Hey guys, so today we're going to do the Data Science Prep Course Setup Guide for Windows, and um, for that please read through this guide carefully before you start. So we're going to open this guide, and this part is very important. Please make sure that Windows is up to date. To do that, we go to Start, type Update, then Enter, and we press here, check for updates, and then we install everything it asks us to install. Then we need to restart our computer, and then we're going to open this menu one more time and check for updates, and keep doing this until we check for updates and there's no more updates. Okay, so after we've done that, we can continue. And now we're going to install the Windows Subsystem for Linux. And to do that, first we press Start, type PowerShell. It's already here, and we need to run it as an administrator. So I'm going to say yes, and then we're going to simply copy this here and pass it here, press Enter, and that's going to run. And at the end, if it asks you to restart your computer, go ahead and restart it. If it doesn't, you don't need to. As you can see here, restart needed is false for me, so I don't need to restart. Okay, so now we're going to go to this link here, and we're going to get Ubuntu 18. Open Microsoft Store. And so as I've already installed this, it just says launch here. You'll go through the process of installation, which includes choosing a username and password. But you've got some pictures here that show you the installation menu. So now this is open here, and what we have to do next is make sure this option is selected. So click here in this orange circle, Properties, and then make sure this is selected. Click OK. Now we're going to run this command here, which is going to make sure all our packages are updated. So press Ctrl-Shift-V to paste, then Enter to run. Type your password, press Enter, and now that's going to update. And then you can open Explorer like this. Notice that there's a space and then a dot after explorer.x. So we're going to copy this and paste it in our terminal. Sometimes Ctrl-Shift-V doesn't work. We just need to copy that again, and Ctrl-Shift-V, now it worked. Again, notice that there's a space and a dot. Press Enter, and we've got Explorer open in our home MIG directory. MIG is my username. Okay, so that's all set for this part. Now we did this guide, we need to continue. This part's not for us, this part's not for us. Okay, so now we need to install Git. We're using Ubuntu in Windows, so we need to do this part. So just copy this, Ctrl-Shift-V, and press Enter. I already did this part, so I don't need to do it. And so we don't need this part. Okay, so now we need to create a GitHub account or use an existing one. For that, we go here and follow the instructions to sign up for a GitHub account. Now we're going to set up our workspace repository, and to do that, we need to go to GitHub. So you can just go to github.com. You can see that I'm already logged in. Now, what we need to do is click this plus sign right here, new repository, and then choose a name for our repository, which is going to be ds hyphen prep hyphen workspace. Now, we need to make this repository private, and we need to initialize it with a README, and we need to add a Python git ignore. Okay, so then we press here, create repository, and that will create our repository. So now that that's done, we go back to our terminal and we use the mkdir command to create a projects folder. So Control-Shift-V, enter. Yeah, so as I already have a projects directory, I don't need to create it. But yeah, you should have a projects directory after this that you can see with the ls command. So if you type ls and then press enter, you can see that there's a projects directory here. So then we need to use the cd command to enter that directory. So just pass that here, cd projects. Now we can see that we are in the projects folder. And now we're going to clone the repository. And to do that, we go back to Git and go here to this icon here, click it, and then your repositories. And then we go to DS Prep Workspace, which is the repository that we just created. And then we click here, clone or download. And we need to make sure clone with HTTPS is selected. We can use this button here to toggle that. So if this is selected, we click here, and that just copies the link we need to our clipboard. And now all we need to do is go here, type git clone space, and then Control-Shift-V to pass our link. Press enter. As you can see, I already cloned this workspace before, so I don't need to do that. But there should be a DS Prep workspace folder now in your projects folder that you can check with the ls command. So type ls, press enter, and you can see that there's a DS Prep workspace here.